In the next exercise, we're going to prioritize and identify the hazards that this particular community live with. And to do this, I make a series of small cards, and each member of the community is given 5 cards to complete. Now, the benefit of this particular exercise is that you will have facilitators with you in the room, and if there are any illiterate members of the community, they can suggest what they would like written on the card, and so they generally will then be very much aware of where you've put their card on the chart. And so this helps to build self-esteem and self-confidence as we keep going over the days. So we will hand out the cards and then collect them back in, and we'll have a random selection of cards which we might place on a table or onto the floor, and together we'll cluster them. So typically people won't give you a single word to explain the hazard that they live with every day. They'll write a small sentence or some kind of descriptive phrase, and we'll cluster them into particular types of hazards. And then we'll come to this sort of situation where we have identified certain different types of hazards. So here you can see we have a lack of sanitation, a crime hazard, the hazard of flooding, of fire, and the risk of diseases. And so now what we'll do is we'll take the cards and attach them to this framework so that every member of the community can actually see that you have used their idea in your analysis. So they start to realize that they are part of a scientific analysis, and that really is self-affirming for people who would normally be feeling very marginalized and invisible to society. And so as you can see here, we now have what we call the hazard identification.